Tony Burnett from a BME podcast. Wanted to ask you, you mentioned in the Big Ten with all the competition, what do you say is the biggest lesson that you feel that you've learned about your team in this Big Ten competition so far?
Well, I think that the biggest thing about the Big Ten to me is it's a scoring conference. Like, you got to score points to win games because teams are they find ways to put points on the board. The other thing is we have such a variety of styles of play. You know, you'll play a team with 4 guards, and then you play UCLA that's got bigs out the wazoo, and then you play teams that are going to press, and then you play teams that are not going to press. So the thing that I think that's what makes it fun to play in the Big Ten is, number one, you're playing against the best talent in the country. You're playing against great coaching. You're playing against a variety of styles. I just think that the lessons that our kids get to learn and see is, you know, how much basketball, how much of a variety of basketball there is out there. And you see that in the Big Ten night in and night out.
I've read before that you've mentioned the importance of character and habits. For you, this game, I know you already mentioned some of the things that you saw that you might want to, you know, improve going into your next game, or some of the positive habits and characteristics that you saw from this game.
Look at you being all positive. You know, I think that we gave them specific goals. You know, one of the things is that we wanted to be under 4 points or under in terms of our transition D. We didn't want them to get any more than that. They only got 3 points in transition. You know, we wanted to be 12 or less in turnovers, and we accomplished that. You know, so I think those are some good things. I thought we, you know, regrouped a little bit when we, the first quarter. I liked how we went out really strong. We lost our focus a little bit towards the end of the first quarter, and then I thought our response. We talked about reset routines. We work a lot on mental conditioning and time in the mind gym, and I'd really challenge them, like, you have a lot of tools in your toolbox. Are you using them all? And I thought we had sort of a collective response and a collective reset, as well as individually. I thought some people overcame some disappointments and things that they were struggling with today, and so those are things that we can obviously build on.
All right, for both of you guys, so I know a lot of times with road trips, chemistry builds, you have some fun moments. What has been some of the most fun moments for you guys on this road trip so far?
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think, like, going to New York, and we went to go see Hell's Kitchen, was the Alicia Keys Broadway show, which was really cool because some of us had never been to a Broadway show before. And so I thought that was just a really cool experience, and we got to meet the cast after, which is, like, amazing. Pam is, like, the most incredible person. I don't know how she set that up, but it was really cool. And, like, some of us got on the stage and, like, you know, tried to, like, recreate the songs and sing, which obviously did not go very well, but we tried. But yeah, it was just, like, really cool experience, and everyone had a lot of fun. So yeah.
I would say the same. I think, you know, that play was incredible, and just to be able to kind of be on Broadway, to see the cast and everything, and to hear from them afterwards was super fun. We had a great day overall in New York, just exploring, and some people, it was their first time in the city, so that was really cool to see, like, everyone's reaction to New York City.
And, you know, we talk a lot about, you know, the academic side of this travel. I actually see that as an academic representation. We got to have education in 3D, you know, and I think that is really important. For a lot of our players, that went from something they have seen in movies and read in textbooks to, I experienced it. We went to the top of the Eiffel Tower. We did that earlier this year in Paris, in Empire State Building. This is the second time I've done that. But then obviously we went on a boat tour to see and learn about the city and the skylines and the different things. We went to Ground Zero, you know, so I just think those are probably not going to be the things they talk about now, but my responsibility is to create experiences that they remember later, and that sort of bridge the gap between education in the classroom and education and what we experience. And I really do believe that I want our administration and our professors and our new chancellor to know that we don't just do this to do X's and O's and wins and losses. We do this as a part of the educational experience, not separate from it.